Ryan Garcia, what's cracking, man? Thanks for joining us on the Fight SZN Podcast.
Yes, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Andrew.
Yeah.
Pleasure, honor being here.
Let's go. What are you up to? You look like you're cruising in a fresh-ass whip right there.
Yeah. Cruising in my G-Wagon. We just finished 5 miles for the day. You know, start off the day right.
Right, a little light 5 miles. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, now we're gonna get to your fight, soon, but big news broke overnight. Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, they officially, decided to fight each other. They're gonna fight in February. It looks like February 25th. I know your boys with Jake. You think Tommy's a real boxer though? Who you got in that one?
Yeah, Tommy didn't look good at all his last fight. He looked like shit. So, I'm gonna have to side with Jake on this. And it's not even because Jake's my boy, but Jake's just a better fighter than him. Just point blank, period.
For sure. You think Jake's just better technically, endurance? I
think he just has more talent, more hunger, everything. Everything that applies to winning a fight. I think he's just better at than Tommy. Tommy's okay, I guess, but I mean, he's just not. He's definitely not at the level, I guess, as Jake is.
Yeah. Now, are you pulling up to that fight or what?
Where's that at?
They might be in Saudi Arabia. That's what they're saying. Supposedly Saudi Arabia. They got a lot of money out there.
Yeah, most likely I won't. I'll be training.
Yeah, you'll be training. Now Francis Ngannou, I've seen you do the body shot challenge with him before. He's a free agent now, and people don't know if he's going to box. They don't know if he's going to sign with the PFL and do MMA. They're throwing out Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou, Tyson Fury. Do you think he's ready for a talent like that?
I love Francis. Like, I've worked with him before, and I think he's a amazing human being, great heart. When it comes to boxing, I don't think he can mess with Wilder or Fury competitively. But would I like to see it? I would.
Right.
I would love to see it, but I think Wilder puts him out, and so does Fury. They both put him out.
By KO?
By KO, yeah. By KO.
But you'd buy that pay-per-view, though. You want to see Ngannou
I definitely.
fight?
I buy everything. I love watching fights. Don't matter the level. I just like watch, like the last, what was it? The Misfits boxing event I watched. I thought it was really good, so.
Well, so I don't know too much about this guy, Salt Papi. Put me on game about Salt Papi. I saw you tweet about him.
Salt Papi is coming up. Salt Papi's the man right now.
Is he good?
I got to give it to him.
Is he good or what?
He's the next Pacquiao.
He's the next Pacquiao?
Next Pacquiao. That man's nasty. I mean, personally, I think he's had experience in boxing before because the way he's boxing, there's no way he hasn't been doing it. So, I will actually a couple more of these fights, in Misfits. I think he could. I mean, he's making more money in Misfits, but I think that he could actually become a real professional boxer if he tried.
Is he ready for a pro like your brother? What about Salt Papi versus Sean Garcia?
At the right weight, Sean wins.
At the right weight, right?
Nobody's beat my brother.
Yeah, because Sean's a beast.
My brother's beat him.
Yeah, I just Sean put on a good performance in that was Japan?
South Korea.
South Korea. That was sick.
We should get Salt Papi on the next Ryan Garcia fight card. What do you think about that?
Hey, that's going to be a hard one to pull off.
So you're impressed with Salt Papi?
I am. I think Salt Papi is going to be a force to be reckoned with coming up.
Now KSI, he knocked out FaZe Temper in under a round. Were you impressed with that KSI performance? Were you going for Temper?
Temper was training at the Ten Goose Boxing Club, so I kind of had a little bit of not that I didn't think he was going to win, but I definitely hoped that he would do a great performance.
Right.
He just got caught lacking with the big punch, stepped back with his hands down, couldn't get up. But I wasn't too impressed with KSI because he just keeps charging in. Anybody that really can punch and fight will time that pretty much easy.
Right.
It's not anything kind of hard to figure out. So, I mean, we'll see. I want him to fight, somebody a little bit better than Temper. I don't know who. I don't know how they set those fights up, but
Well,
I would love to.
he did mention after the fight that the end boss, quote unquote, is fighting Jake Paul. That is his goal. How do you see that fight going down if they end up squaring up in the ring?
As of right now, obviously, I think Jake's gonna knock him out, but you never know. He could get better. He could improve. So we'll have to see when he feels ready to enter the final boss stage, I guess.
Yeah.
Jake Paul knocks out KSI. That's
for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. KSI's not ready for it. You consider Jake Paul a real boxer?
Yeah, I consider him at this point a real fighter. I mean,
yeah.
He said he's gonna do MMA and boxing, is what he says. Have you ever considered, like, it's just out of curiosity, is that something you would ever want to try? Maybe try some MMA?
No.
No.
Fair enough.
I mean, the thing is, you don't make enough money. I got to go learn a lot of other arts when I've already been trying to master one, and I think it wouldn't be worth it at all.
Right. So you're Gucci off any type of MMA stepping in the octagon for now.
If somebody wants to come and fight me, let's do it.
In boxing.
I mean, anybody, Henry Cejudo, all those guys that were calling me out.
Right.
I mean, I would love to beat you up for any type of money. It's too easy.
In the boxing ring.
Yeah, in the boxing ring. It's too easy. Why not?
Yeah. No, the only reason I asked is because you're friends with Jake Paul, and he is part owner of the Professional Fight League now.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking maybe you hop in there with like a Sean O'Malley, do a little octagon.
Oh, man. MMA?
Yeah, MMA.
I'll fight Sean O'Malley in boxing. He wanted it, too.
Did he want it in boxing?
He wanted it. I mean, people are giving a harsh reality of of the question he asked, but I'm down to do that. Why not, Sean? Let's go.
Yeah, these MMA fighters who want to step in the boxing ring with top boxing talent, they're kind of crazy. They don't, there's.
Yeah, I mean, vice versa.
Yeah,
it would be a challenge for me to hop in there. You never know. I'm not gonna say no. You never know. You never know. Depends on the person.
You have probably the most fans in boxing. You and Canelo, the most popular boxer in the world right now. Everyone wants to know what's going on with you, when you're fighting next, who are you trying to fight. De La Hoya says if he doesn't have a contract, he's moving on. What's your take on things?
From my understanding, I'm fighting Tank Davis next, Gervonta Davis, the one that I've been chasing since my last fight, actually for a long time now.
Right.
And from what I know, everything is ready to go. I mean, these things, this is how it has to happen, Yeah. It takes a little longer to sign the final contract, but for the most part, me and Tank Davis have agreed, I guess, on terms, if we're going to be specific on everything. And now we're just waiting for them to write up the final contract. But, I guess that's where we're at right now. But there would be no reason why it wouldn't work, because we got already the networks to agree to the fight. Right. That's the hardest thing you have to, accomplish in making a mega fight across platforms. So that's already been handled. Now all we have to do is get that final contract written up and done with. There's a couple things that I believe are holding up, which was the undercard, and I don't know. I read something with Steven Espinoza saying waiting for Tank's trial in Baltimore, but I don't think that's a real thing.
Right. You think that's so? You don't believe they're waiting for the outcome of Tank's legal issues?
No, not from what I've seen.
What do you think the holdup is? What does Ryan Garcia think the holdup is with the official contract being signed?
Maybe this is how they work. They work slow, because right. This is definitely not on any of my part. I've let them have the initiative. In these terms, because if I had any pushback, he's gonna find a way to leave. So I've been sitting back, humbling myself just so I could beat him, because I know what that's gonna do for me, and I know what that's gonna do for the fans. It's gonna give everybody a great fight for once. 2 prime fighters in their career, and I'm the only one really after it. Tank is he's not vocal like I am. He's not a person that is really after it. He just, I want it this way, I want it that way. He's not after it. So he's looking for a way out. I just didn't give him one.
Right.
That's the bottom line. I didn't give him a way out. He knows it. His team knows it. They got no honor, nothing. I do. I'm ready for him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna take everything from him. He messed with the wrong person.
So you're agreeing to everything Tank's asking
everything
for.
that he even said in his last conference. He was like, "We just put everything out there, yeah, because because point blank period, you're a pussy."
Right.
That's it.
You think
he didn't want none of this work to talk about. I'm this big bad guy, holding this persona, but when things are not going in your way, you're gonna shy away from it. You're gonna run away from the fight. So I'm here. That's why this fight is made, because of me. He knows it.
Right.
Now he has nowhere to run because the public's gonna eat him up.
You've been very vocal about it, and you think if Tank wanted this fight,
I put everything on the line for. I don't care what people say, because I know the truth.
Right.
People could look at me like I'm the one running. I'm never me. I promise you that. It's never been me. Never been my character. It's just an illusion for people. I look like the guy that would hide.
Right. So if Tank wanted to fight,
that's the problem.
He'd be more vocal about it.
He would have been pushing it just like I am.
Right.
But guess what? He's just not that type of person. But it's okay.
I think he's looking for a way out.
He is. He looked for a way out. First it was 138, then it was 137, now it's 136. I had to accept all three of those. I could have been like, no, I'm doing that 138. That's it. Boom, fight's over.
Right.
They would say, oh, Ryan had to get out of a different weight class. No, I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to accept everything. He didn't want me to fight in October. So we can fight in December. The moment I say, okay, let's go December, he says, I don't want to fight on my birthday, which he tweeted. And then on top of it, he goes, I need a tune-up in January. Like, what more do you want me to do? Right. I'm out here, wasting time just so I could beat him up, just to show everybody I'm better than, which I know I'm better than.
I like your style. You don't need a tune-up. You're ready.
I don't need a tune-up. He's fighting a Garcia. He fought another Garcia just to sell more fights. He knows that.
Right.
Why do you think he chose Hector Garcia? So people could buy the fight.
With the last name? I know people were confusing. Some people thought that
it was trending. Yeah, Garcia. Davis Garcia was trending that weekend.
Look how amazing that his scheme was. He announced our fight, then says he's fighting a Garcia.
Right.
What the hell? I mean, if you guys aren't seeing this, like, this is some bullshit, if you ask me. Like,
how do you think he looked that fight?
I mean, he looked okay. He looked like Tank Davis. What he does, gets hit a lot, then all of a sudden fights a big shot, because these guys have no power, and they're not here to win. They don't want to make adjustments. I want to squeeze Tank. Nobody wants to squeeze Tank. Nobody wants to hurt Tank. Right. They all want to just box, try to keep him at bay. Why is he trying to hurt him? None of these guys trying to hurt him. They get him going backwards. They don't even take a step forward because they're worried. Yeah. They're worried, and they don't have the will to win the way I do. And I have a lot of experience. I know what I have to do in the ring in order to impose my will. And none of these guys are trying to impose their will on Tank. They let him do whatever he wants.
So you'll put it on him.
I'm gonna put it on him. He he likes to find hard shots. I do too. Right. And I found him a lot of times. The thing is, I don't even need to throw him hard. He's throwing him with everything he got. So you see the difference. When I knock people out, I don't even look like I hit them hard.
So you're still aiming for April 15th in Vegas.
That's exactly what I'm aiming for. That's what I've seen. That's what I've heard. If anything goes wrong, it's on him. That's literally all it is. It's on him. He didn't push the buttons he needed to push, and guess what? He likes the easy way out. I'm here to do a mega fight. At the end of the day, I don't even care about talking no more. I'm here to do a mega fight,
right?
A mega fight, and give the fans a great fight.
And what do you think of Rowe Romero calling you out, saying he's fighting you next?
Rowe, he's a good guy. He's a funny guy.
Is he just capping or what?
He's capping, but it's all good.
Right.
I'll fight him one day. Let's do it. Why not?
You're down, but
I'm down.
You're not fighting anyone next unless
I gotta avenge his loss. I'm the only one that's gonna avenge his loss.
Right.
He was doing good, but then got greedy. See what happens? Motive of life. Don't get greedy.
So for the fans out there, the next time you step in the ring, it'll be against who?
It'll be against Tank Davis, unless he bitches out. That's it.
Unless he bitches out.
That's it.
I love that. And your message.
Why don't you Andrew? You gotta go interview him.
Yeah, I'll reach out and see what's up.
Question.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm the only one answering questions.
He's not vocal enough. He needs to come out.
He's not vocal enough. He's hiding behind people. I don't hide. I'm real right here for
Facts.
everybody to see. The
Facts.
truth.
And your message to Tank Davis would be what?
Stop being a bitch. Let's go. I'm ready.
You ready?
You're talking about touching chains and shit. Let's go.
Right.
Like, don't act tough. You know, you're all about that real stuff. Well, where's the honor? You know, where's the honor? Where's the truth? You don't got none. You're all talk. You know, it's an illusion. I see past it.
I think this is the biggest fight in boxing to make. People talk about Usyk, Fury, Crawford, Spence. I think it's Ryan Garcia Davis.
Nah, this is for our generation, for sure.
Right.
This is the generation that everybody's going to come out. Everybody wants to see it. The memes are going to be out.
Yeah.
TikTok's going to go crazy. This is the fight that's going to capture everybody. It's not only going to capture, you know, the boxing heads, older people, I guess I could say, you know, people that, you know, been up there, and then you got the young generation with the TikTok, with the Instagram, with everything. You got it all. International, so many people internationally. I mean, this is the fight to make.
And you're already training for it? You're in training camp?
Of course, I got to prepare. I have to.
You just ran.
Obviously,
you just
136.
Yeah.
136. I got to start training now. Got to start dieting now.
You're already cutting weight for the Tank fight.
Course, cutting weight. I'm good.
Hey,
he doesn't know I'm good.
I want to ask you one thing. Everyone's always talking about your promoter, Oscar De La Hoya's abs. Everyone on social media, they don't know if they're fake, if they're implants. What's up with Oscar's abs? Do you think those are real abs?
You know what? I think they're etch sketch abs or something like that.
I think they're real. He used to box. He was in shape. That's the golden boy, you know. Like I think.
Yeah, nah. He even admitted it. He said he got etch sketch abs, something like that.
Oh, did he say that?
Something like that. Etch sketch abs. But that's awesome. You know.
Right.
I like that he doesn't give a fuck.
Right. No. Same.
He just doesn't care. He's like whatever.
You got the most in shape promoter in the game, though.
Facts. He's ready.
Right. That's what's up. Hey, you got anything, Jesse?
No, I think we covered everything.
Come on, Jesse. You got a question?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, Oscar, obviously you guys have had some comparisons. Is that something you want to do? Like, you know, obviously your career you've got a long road ahead of you. Is that something you want to get into, you know, 15, 20 years from now? You want to get into the promotion game?
I just want to live in truth and see where this takes me, you know, and find the best moves. I mean, maybe it'll take me there, but if life don't take me there, I just want to inspire millions of people with truth, and that's it. That's my whole thing. We'll see where that leads. It could be amazing, beautiful thing.
Right. Now, I do want to ask Sean a question. You know, I know Sean is a pro boxer. You probably consider yourself a pro boxer. Who are you fighting next? You want any of this influencer smoke? I don't know why I think you versus KSI would be a sick fight.
I'll take on any influencer, Dean the Great, Salt Papi, all of them. Bring them all on.
You want them all, Dean the Great? Because I think you versus KSI would be fire.
I'll knock out all of them.
You'll knock out KSI. He has a little bit of size on you, but
I know. If he was my way, I'm putting that boy to sleep.
Yeah, I still think you can put him to sleep though, regardless of the size advantage. I mean,
tell him to spar. Tell him to come spar me.
So your message to KSI would be what?
Come spar me. Come to my gym, put on the gloves, and let's go to work.
At Tangoose?
Tangoose. I'll see you there, KSI.
Let's go. Because, you know, there is a market for fighting these influencers. If I was a boxer, I'd be trying to take KSI's head too.
I'm gonna have to try to make Sean get signed to Misfits.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Just beat up some influencer fighters. Just say Sean retired. He's now an influencer. Boom. There you go.
There's a guy named Chris Avila, and he makes his living right now beating up influencers. He beat Dr. Mike.
He did.
The guy who just beat Dr. Mike, that's my boy. And, you know, I think he has another influencer fight coming up soon.
That's it. See? That's dope.
There's a market for that. You know what I mean? And
there is.
I think Sean can tap into that. See if people have the cojones to step in there with him.
I think I might do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There it is. Well, you heard it here.
What do you guys got going the rest of the day?
What do we have going?
Live.
We're just living. Yeah.
Just living.
Like Sean said.
Chilling, being dons. I love that.
All we're going to do is get we're putting everything into our bodies. So everything of our day revolves around bettering ourselves. Self-improvement.
Right. That's what's up. Hey, our sound engineer, Christian, does want to meet you. Come over here, Christian, real quick. Come say what's up. He just wants to say what's up.
Big combat sports fan, this guy.
Get in there.
Yo.
Christian. What up? Take a photo.
Ryan Garcia.
My guy.
Yes, sir. Anyways, hey, bro, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Love you, and can't wait to see your next fight.
Love, man. God bless.
Later, guys. Later.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Peace.
All right.